All right, what's up, people? I just quit my job. So I gave him my 2 weeks finally, and it's kind of cool, because I've been thinking about this for a long time. I mean, literally from the day that I got there, I wanted to quit. I was like, even from the interview, I didn't listen to myself during the interview, because my whole psyche and my whole brain was just like, dude, don't do this. This is not the right move. But I did it anyway, and I've been here for like I don't even really know, like 8 months now, or 7. I don't even really know. It doesn't matter. I've been here for too long, and so I just finally quit, and it feels super good, honestly, because there's a few things why, and one of the things is because it's not a good environment. Whenever I go in there, I haven't been happy in there ever before. It's sad, it's dark, it's gloomy, it's far away from the city. It's in this industrial building. It's loud, it's annoying, and people that are there aren't great. I mean, my boss was so boring. I wasn't being challenged. There's a whole list of things, a list of reasons why I shouldn't be there, and I should have. I don't want to say I shouldn't have ever been there, because I've learned a lot about, a lot of things, but I guess we'll just leave it at that for now. So anyway, it feels pretty good, because I'm kind of taking this leap of faith. The last, just actually yesterday, the last video I made was about basically how I messed everything that I touched in that shop, what got messed up and ruined. And there's been these signals lately telling me, like, dude, what are you doing here? It's basically been the universe has been sending me these messages telling me to get the heck out of there, because it's not good for me, it's not healthy, and I'm not growing as a person. Again, I've learned a lot though, and so I think that it's been valuable despite me not liking it and not enjoying it. But it's time to leave, and I quit today. So my boss called me today, and I don't even like saying my boss. That's kind of where I'm at with things, is I don't want to have a boss, I want to live life on my own terms, free of obligation. I don't want to have to report to somebody and say, here's what I did today, and here's what I need. I don't want to do that. I want to work for myself, and I want to be self-employed, and I want to just be totally free, But what I was going to say, though, is that my boss called me this morning. Actually, he texted me first saying we need to talk. And I was like, oh boy, he's going to fire me right now because of yesterday's terrible work that I put in. And so I called him, and we just kind of talked about where I'm at with working for him and kind of some of those things. And I hadn't planned enough ahead to tell him that I wanted to quit, but he could sense that. And he knew. I mean, we both felt the same things. I was doing some pretty shitty work for him, and it just wasn't really working out very well. And it's not fair to him, and it's not right for me to come in there unfocused, scattered mind, and then do some dodgy work for him. So I think it's only right to just get out of there. And I'm kind of taking a little leap of faith right now, because I do have another part-time job that pays minimum wage, which is not, it's not great. I know that I can work there more, but financially, I'm taking a little bit of a risk here, and so I think it's a necessary, and I think it's a right risk, though. I think it's a good move for me, in basically all ways, Well, that was weird. I think it was Denzel Washington talks about how when he falls back, he wants to fall back onto nothing besides his faith. And so I guess that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm just my car might explode. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, I guess just a little update on what happened today is I'm finally taking the leap and getting out of that hellhole. I'm just so interested and intrigued by my very initial thoughts. When I was looking through the place, when I first walked in there, there's these things called flap sanders. It's just like these pieces of sandpaper that spin in a wheel, and you sand stuff. But when he first turned that thing on, and it was so loud. And he put this piece of wood in there to sand this little piece of wood, and he was showing me this thing, and I was immediately like, whoa, 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 what am I doing here? This is not where I belong. But I ignored that, and I was so desperate to get out of my other job situation that I just didn't listen to that, and I didn't care. And so I just took the job, and I just kind of muscled through it. And I've honestly kind of gotten used to that. I've kind of gotten used to not enjoying parts of that job, which I don't think is right. Like, if I don't enjoy something, why would I ever force myself to continue on doing that thing? I mean, there's certain things like when you're exercising, you're gonna feel pain, and that's the kind of thing that you do want to push through. But with this, I'm not growing or enjoying basically any part of that job. And so why would I push through that? Why would I what's that? I think it's an R word. Is it not retain? Why would I? Well, I don't know. I don't really know what that word is. But anyway, I'm doing the right thing despite it being a little bit scary for me. So we'll kind of figure it out from here and just see what happens. So, all right, I guess that's all I have for today. See you tomorrow. Roger out.